Diego Morano. Like, that's how they're gonna like engage in conversation, how they make relationships. Okay, effective exchange this is where you're using spontaneous communication and like personal idioms. So personal idioms are private, intimate expressions started in a relationship. So maybe you're talking to your partner and like you don't have anything to talk about, but they look good and you say, wow, I'm good today. Really? It's just stuff that you feel like really comfortable disclosing with someone that you wouldn't say it to a stranger, but you're gonna say it to someone. Okay, stable exchange is complete openness and spontaneous with other relational partners. This is a highly intimate stage and it's synchronized, so you're getting what you're getting back. So it's teasing, like a little bit of this.
Self-disclosure can be strategic. So we can plan to say what we want to say in our minds. So I'm going to tell Bob today about my family complications. And it can also be not strategic. So it can just be in a conversation with someone and suddenly you just blurt out, oh my God, like this is horrible, this is what's happening to me right now. My brother is an alcoholic. I know that, like I have friends who I know I can tell them things and they'll tell whoever I just told about. Like, they'll tell them everything I say, like, go behind my back. So I think I strategically self-disclose to that person. So if I want someone to know what I'm thinking or something that they did that I know about that upset me, I'm going to strategically tell someone who I know would let them know what I said so I don't have to. So I think that, and then also just if you are planning ahead to maybe break up with your boyfriend or to have a serious conversation about how you guys, how your relationship is developing and where you want the relationship to go, that's a strategic self-disclosure. And then non-strategic is just like you're like laying in bed together, hanging out, and then all of a sudden you start crying because you feel like you guys aren't on the same page. That's kind of bad. So
This was my journal article. So this was a really cool article. So it was in Taiwan. It wasn't taken in America, but the study was about these people, and they all had blogs, and blogs were like kind of new at this point. It was in 2014. So they were disclosing information on their blog, and how they felt comfortable, they disclosed the information through. So there was no relationship that like, it was either they told their best friends or they told their parents and online. So the parent factor and online were like who they didn't feel most comfortable with. But then their best friends, like they could tell anything too. So like when it came to like financial matters, they would talk about that with their friends. But when they were talking about travel and like shopping or like reviews of something, they would put that online. So you're not gonna tell people things you don't feel comfortable with who like don't matter to you, basically was what the study was saying. But like your parents too, like you feel like that violation because you don't want them to like be upset with you. So you're only disclosing to a point where you know that you're not gonna like violate like a certain expectation of someone else. So it was cool how they like, especially in Taiwan, like American people I think disclose way too much. Like we have like Facebook, like this, that. I think in the last year, like I've seen so much disclosure on like social media, but like Taiwan people are more reserved. So I think it was a culture differentiation too, so that can come into play with social penetration theory.
okay, so it's kind of interesting because my article was also in Taiwan. Well, it was studied Taiwanese and native English-speaking people. So that includes people from South Africa, from England, Ireland, and the U.S. So the study examined 3 groups. It was Taiwanese people staying in the U.S. It was called sojourning. So I think that it's just like temporarily staying there, studying there, working there. Taiwanese people living in Taiwan and native English speakers staying in Taiwan. So it was found that Taiwanese people staying in the U.S. Were found to self-disclose more to strangers and casual friends in the U.S. than the Taiwanese people who were living in Taiwan. So I think that's kind of interesting because it's not only about the culture you were raised in, but also about the culture you're surrounded by. So once these people who were raised in this kind of very reserved, non-disclosing culture were brought into a culture in America, obviously, where we all self-disclose a lot more than the rest of the world. They began to self-disclose more with people who were their casual friends or strangers. Taiwanese people living in Taiwan, although self-disclosed less to strangers and casual friends compared to their cultural counterparts in the U.S., little difference was found in self-disclosure with close friends and also with non-English speakers staying in Taiwan. So basically it found that there were different levels of self-disclosure in the beginning stages of the relationship, but mostly it's very consistent